what is your long-term position that you're trying to go? Or are you just trying to get your hands on
Mm,
everything?
um, well, if you would have asked me that question like a year ago, I would have said with certainty producing. I do think that it's a strong suit of mine, and still I really like it. But then I directed my own movie and I loved it. So I don't know. I'm kind of open to anything. I know that I want to continue directing and like direct again one day. I feel like, you know, maybe between the two, often they can and do go hand in hand, directing and producing, I feel. So,
What made you decide directing? Like, what was it about directing? You're like, oh my god, I like this.
hmm, um, I think it was a lot of things. I for better or for worse, I'm someone who I feel like I do really well in like a position of leadership, especially when it's like carrying out my own vision. And I really enjoyed that. Like some people are great at it, but they don't like being in the position where you have to make all the decisions all the time. I loved getting to work so closely with like my other department heads to like also make those decisions. I loved that it was so collaborative. I loved like analyzing every single performance and getting to talk to actors on like the flip side. Usually I'm the one receiving the direction and trying to carry out someone else's vision. So I just loved getting to do the opposite of that. Like I liked being in charge of like what this project creatively was.
And that's a perfect transition to a question I did have, which is you've had some good directors. You've probably had some bums that you don't have to name, but I'm sure there's some. Does that help whenever you're doing your own projects as far as kind of what to do and what not to do from what you've experienced?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the only thing that I can do is like think about my own experience and how I felt again on the receiving end and what I really liked and what worked for me and tried to emulate that in my own way. I think more than anything, um, the greatest directors that I've worked with always sort of have one thing in common, which is that they have a really fantastic attitude in the way that they lead. Like they're really passionate and decisive and kind, and everybody wants to like be there and do this thing with them, right? So I think the biggest thing that I took from all of them that I've worked with and tried my best to like carry that through on my own project.